like, okay, let's look at your Facebook feed, or yeah, your Facebook feed, because a lot of people do this. They'll have, especially this time of year, they will post pictures and videos of like all kind of gooey recipes and things that have nothing to do with losing weight. So things like get into alignment. Or if you want to meet your soulmate, for example, I would say, okay, look at your Facebook feed and like, or your Instagram feed, like what things are you posting that are like man bashing, that are saying, no, don't, that men aren't shit, or all of those things are working against you. And you have to look at your entire life and look at the different areas and see what things are you currently doing that are in alignment. And then you might have to try some new things to get into alignment. So get into fucking alignment. That's step 3. Step 4 in your major manifestation is to create and complete an action plan. Now, this action plan is both on the physical level and the magical level. So, of course, we're going to create some kind of magical. I will help you create your own customized, personalized ritual for manifestation, because I really feel that that's important. But just as important is to have a physical action plan. Like, what are you going to do in the next 30 days? Like, we need to have a plan set for, okay, it's a new year and I say that I want to do this. Well, what's your next step? And what's your step after that? And what's your step after that? There has got to be a plan in place in order for that magic to happen, because it's not going to happen by itself. And the thing is, once you take certain steps, you're going to learn things that you're like, oh, okay, I'm not supposed to do this. I need to do this. Or you go in one direction and then someone says, oh, you need to meet this person, or you need to meet that person. But nothing happens when you stay in one place. You have to take action. This is how we learn, by taking actions. We don't learn by just, well, let me figure out how I'm going to do something and then I'm going to do it. No, we learn when we take those actions. So that's why it's important to take steps, to pray and move your feet. It's not enough to just pray. It's not enough just to do, not just to only do kind of a ritual. Because like writing a book, you can't write a book without sitting in front of a computer or writing it down. You have to take action. And again, writing a book is something that's going to take time. And I'm not even exaggerating. I'm just saying the pencil isn't just going to write by itself. You have to think about, okay, what's my plot going to be? What's the outline? What are my chapters? Do I need to go to a writing workshop and share my ideas with the teacher or a class and learn how to do this, or learn how to do writing structure? Like, these things require you to learn things and to do things that you have never done. So you have to take action. So we want to create and complete an action plan. And then after that, we want to reflect. Once you do your magical, ritual, you want to listen to your intuition for guidance. Because once you do your spell, your manifestation ritual, whatever you want to call it, you want to give yourself time to listen to spirit, listen to whatever, guides, ancestors that speak to you, because you might get some kind of message that says, go to this person, talk to this person, take this class, go look at this website, so the first thing you want to do after you complete your ritual is to be still and listen to whatever messages come your way. And then after that, you want to review. At this point, you have to give your ritual time to do its work. So you have to release it. You have to let it go. And you're like, okay, I did my candle spell. I've done, whatever it was, how I did it. Now I have to sit back, let it go, reflect on whatever message is. But then after some time time passes, then you also have to start reviewing. So review, meaning evaluate your results. Because the thing is, none of these things are one steps. That's why it's a major manifestation, because you're going to have to do things several times. So once this first go round goes through, you want to evaluate your results and ask yourself, what worked? What didn't work? What did you learn? What are you going to continue doing? What are you going to stop doing? And what are you going to start doing? You might have gotten some information, or someone suggested, well, you should do this thing. And then you try it and it doesn't work. And so you have to go back to the drawing board. So you have to think, okay, someone told me to do this, or my teacher told me to do that, or my friend told me to do this, and that didn't work. So, okay, but you might have done something else and someone said, oh, this did work. You're like, okay, I'm going to keep doing this, or I'm going to keep going to this particular networking meeting, or I'm going to continue working with this particular person because they have some really great ideas and you enjoy brainstorming, or maybe you're starting a mastermind with different people. Give yourself some time to listen to the messages that you've received and the lessons that you've learned by going through that first round of the formula, of this cleanup process, because it's a process. That's the whole thing. It's a process. If it was if these things were easy, everyone would do them. But when you say, okay, I want to do this big thing, that means you're going to have to do things you have never done before. And it means staying the course and really paying attention to what's working and what's not working and being honest with yourself. And again, that's where it really helps to have other people who are on that high vibration, who are doing big things, because they can also give you feedback and say, well, you know what? You did really good with this thing. This thing, it didn't work out so much. And you really want to get that feedback, because you don't just want to have all that information in a vacuum thinking like, well, yeah, I think I did good. But did you? Do you know? How do you know? And then rinse and repeat until you're satisfied. Again, as I said, this is a process. So once you've reviewed and you got your lesson, you're going to have to start over. And starting over doesn't necessarily mean, well, in a sense it is. You are going to be doing everything over again in that formula, but you're going to, each time is going to go a little faster because you've learned. Because when you take your lesson from that first time through, then you're going to do something different. So you prepare. So the steps, I'll just run through them again. Prepare yourself to receive, number 1. 2, protect your intention. 3, get into fucking alignment. 4, create and complete your action plan. 5, reflect, listen to your intuition for guidance on what to do. 6, you review your results, you review your lessons. And 7, you rinse and repeat until you're satisfied. So basically, you're going to be doing this thing over and over and over, this particular process, until you get what you want. If you're trying to get a house, for example, you might learn that, oh, I have a lot of, credit card debt, or, oh my goodness, I forgot that I had student loans that I have to pay for. And, you're going to have to find solutions. And it's not for you to sometimes when people will get a result that they don't like, they'll say, oh, the universe doesn't want me to have it. No, it's not true. The universe is not saying that you're not supposed to have that house, or you're not supposed to, get married or anything like that. It's just the universe, or whoever you want to call it, is presenting issues for you to resolve. They're just things that are coming up for you to resolve. So how are you going to do that? You're going to go back to the drawing board. You're going to like, okay, is your intention changed at all? No? Okay. Do you have some more cleaning up to do? Do you need to make sure that you're hanging around with the right people? Or maybe you need some other new people who can help you accomplish their thing. We just do this over and over until you are satisfied. Satisfied sometimes means you decide, I don't really want this anymore. And that is still a valid thing. And you might say, you know what? I want something else. And then you just take this method and you'd apply it to something else. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you have to go through these steps because, again, a major manifestation requires time and effort and other people. And someone told me once that if your dream can be done just by you, then it's not big enough. Like if you could do it yourself, your dream is not big enough. Everything that's big requires other people. It requires effort. And you have to put the effort in. And it's like, and if you don't put the effort in, you're just going to get what people want to give you. And people don't want to give you anything. So you're going to have to fortify yourself with that, with your personal magic in order to make things happen for yourself. And that is why I'm so excited, about this cleanup challenge for the new year, to go through all of these different steps in detail with a group, with a community, with other like-minded individuals. And, you get to create your own personalized ritual, and you get support from me and other queens. And it's 7 straight days. So it's like the day after Christmas, which is a new moon, by the way. December 26th, Thursday, is the new moon in Capricorn, and it's just in time to lay the foundation for a magical year. And the last day of the challenge is January 1st, which is perfect. And you can take all of those daily lessons, and all of that is programming your brain and programming your subconscious to say, okay, I'm ready to win. I am preparing myself to win in the new year in 2020 and beyond. So you want to do those big things, you have to do things that you have never done. And as I said, the usual price is $97, but just for anyone who is paying attention to these videos, it's $47 up until December 21st. And the first 10 people get a pack of these lovely golden playing cards. People seem to like these cards, and people always ask me for them. So I'm like, you know what? I tell you what, I will give them away to the first 10 people who sign up before December 21st, and they also get that $47 price. Oh, by the way, I don't think I gave the website. If I did, or if I didn't, I'll give it again. It is queenupclub.com/golden. That's queenupclub.com/golden. Right, okay. And speaking of December 21st, this Saturday, it is the winter solstice. And if you sign up before December 21st, I'm also doing a extra early bird Q&A session this Saturday. So December 21st at 7 p.m., I'm doing just a Q&A for like the early birds, so we could talk about what you want what you want to create in 2020, and just get to meet people early on and see what people are talking about, see what people are doing. Yes, Queen Up Club. Thank you for posting that. Yes, queenupclub.com/golden. Yes, and you'll see the special price for $47 on that page. If you went to the other page, you'd see the regular price. But just for people who are paying attention, and for all of you who are like still tuned in, it's like really exciting. I'm almost wrapped up, so just keep holding on. So queenupclub.com/golden is the link to get to the special early bird price, and I'll contact you and send you these in the mail. These I love it. Don't these cards just look just prosperity? We have these golden cards with Benjamin Franklin. It's all about the Benjamins. I love these cards. Anyway. So what else? Let's see. The day after Christmas is December 26th, and that's a new moon. So that's another good thing about starting this new moon, this New Year's Queen Up Challenge. December 26th is a new moon in Capricorn. And I don't know if you notice this, I am a Capricorn. So my personal magic, I feel like it's going to be even stronger than it usually is. And I'm so excited to use that energy to help others, create that personal transformation. Capricorn is all about, creating and business and making things happen. So anyone who wants to get some of that Capricorn energy, come on in. So, it's Capricorn. It's my time. It's our time. If you want to join in with this New Year's Queen Up Challenge, you're going to get that opportunity to share in all of that new moon, that new moon in Capricorn, but also just that new moon energy. Capricorn is structure, it's business, it's big time goals. So, you'll be in the right place. So, I guess I'll wrap this up. So if you want to get info on this course with the early bird bonus, it's queenupclub.com/golden. Now, also, just in case, if anyone, I have a free email course. If you just, if you're like, well, no, I can't do this right now, but if you're interested in learning how to create your own customized spell, I have an email course that's totally free, and that is at queenupclub.com/spell, SPELL. queenupclub.com/spell. Okay, so anyway, I'm running out of battery, but anyway, that's good. I'm done. queenupclub.com/golden for the Queen Up New Year's Queen Up Challenge. And if you want the email course, it's queenupclub.com/spell. So I'm Carla from Marie Lazo. Thank you so much